friends, welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Sana, Mrs. Perfectly Imperfect Keto, where being perfect is overrated and being imperfect is appreciated. Today is Thursday. It is May 4th. So for any of my fellow Star Wars nerds and geeks out there, may the 4th be with you. I am going to simply just get right into what I'm doing for my 1 meal a day dinner, and I'm going to have a little bit of chatting along with it. So I originally have planned out to have done a egg and ground beef scramble. I simply just am on a different mood right now. I simply just really want some burgers, and I really wanted some boiled eggs. So as I always showed you all before, these are already boiled in my Ninja Foodi pot. I simply just use the 4-4-4 method. You can do it in the Ninja Foodi. If you are still with the old school way of doing it on stovetop, all the power to you. I simply just like the simplicity. I don't have to babysit anything on the stovetop. Everything is just kind of safely contained in my Ninja Foodi pot when I do it this way. And I've never had any issues at all with them not easy peeling. So that is my go-to method at all times. I'm going to put these back into the refrigerator, let them continue stinking up my refrigerator. All right, so I am going to do what I've been doing this method for a really long time. Even prior to being keto, I do what is just considered sheet pan burgers. So what I have here is I do have a pound's worth of the 75-25 ground beef. I'm going to mix this together with, I have about a little over, so this is 1.7 pounds of the 80-20 ground beef. This is going to add really good flavor, combining and mixing them together. So I'm going to go ahead and just mix them up together. And simply, I'm just going to go in with some salt because we were having those seasonings previously before with the garlic powder and the coriander, and I just want the simplicity today. So we're just going to go in with salting them. So I did want to have a little bit of discussion with you all as I am doing this when I cut down making too much noise over here. Okay, so we're just gonna mix it up together so they are both combined. You can definitely see that difference in coloring between that 75-25 and the 80-20 that I was mentioning. You're gonna definitely see a lot more meaty redness when it comes to the 80-20 versus all that extra fat in the 75-25. So let's go ahead and mix this up. So I did have, I don't know if these few people that reached out to me, I believe they are subscribers, but I did have a few reach out to me by email, and the email that I received from these few people, it was very close and very dear to my heart, and I'm going to try not to get emotional because this is a really serious topic. But these people were expressing gratitude, and they were expressing thankfulness to me because on my channel I focus on healing. I focus on the mental health component of a better health journey. And I don't make my channel about the scale. I don't make it about the weight loss. You know, if we have weight loss part of our better health journey, to me, that is just a perk. because I can definitely tell you, I have come across a lot of very slim people, a lot of people that society would consider skinny, and they were unhealthy. So in my healthcare career, I've been a pharmacy tech before. So I've spoken to and seen many people that society would envision them as having a clean bill of health. But these people, they were on numerous medications. And when I say numerous, I'm talking about 15 plus, 20 plus, 25 plus medications per day. And we're talking about medications. Some of those medications they had to take 3 to 4 times a day. So imagine having 20 medications, having to take possibly, each medication 2 to 4 times a day. That's a lot of pills in one day. So I'm not going to call out anyone. This is not about bashing anyone, but throughout my whole 4 years that I had done keto, it bothered me, to see so many focused, I'm not just talking about channels, I'm talking about individuals as a whole. It bothers me to see so many focus on the weight loss that's being experienced. Not many speak on behalf of the other components to a better health journey. These people that reach out to me, and I appreciate so much, and I am going to mention again, I am not a healthcare professional, I am not a counselor, I am no shape or form a substitute for suicide prevention. There are programs in place for that. And, anyone that is having those thoughts, I would be the first one to promote and to encourage getting help, because you are not alone in that. But these individuals had mentioned to me that they had episodes where they wanted to take their own life. They were on a weight loss journey. They were starting to see that they were not having results like others were. That makes the mind get into thoughts. That makes all the downward spiral of emotions kick in to what's wrong with me? Like, why not me? Is my life not deserving? Why can I not have the same quick results like this other person? So that's why I think it's really unfair when some only show the scale component, because it's not about just the scale. There's so many factors why some will lose really quickly. And then once they have that rapid weight loss, guess what? The body starts to slow down, because now whatever way of eating they just started to do, the body now has adapted that is now the new normal. It's going to take a lot more work for them to be able to keep up with having that continued success, that continued weight loss. So, I would be the first person to support anyone, any group that, they're wanting to encourage weight loss. I think it's great, but to a certain extent. That should not be our only focus, and that should not be the primary focus when it comes to a better health journey. Because people, like these people that were suffering, that ended up getting in a dark place, you are doing a disservice to people by making it only about the number on the scale. We need to be able to show people that doing any way of eating, whether it be keto, carnivore, ketovore, we have to show people that these methods of eating is all about the healing. It is about reaching a better health goal. It is about establishing a sustainable, proper human diet. That is what I am trying to do with my channel. So if that means, because I am not raving about what my number is on the scale, if that means that I will not flourish with subscribers, that's okay. You know, keep me at the subscribers that I'm at right now. That is fine with me. Because for me, that's not me. I am not going to make that about what my health journey is. I wasted enough time with my keto journey, having the scale control me, having the scale control my mentality, having the scale control my emotions. No, I needed to heal that part of my journey. I had to heal it, because if I did not heal it, I would not be where I am today. So what I'm going to say to those people is, be so proud of yourself. Be so proud of yourself that you are giving yourself a fighting chance every single day, that you are allowing yourself to have another day of life. Because eventually you will be so happy and you'll be so proud of yourself that you had given it your all. And I know it's hard, because when you're in a dark place, your mind plays tricks on you. It starts to make you feel like you are not worthy. But best believe you are. I was right there as well. And would I ever imagine that I would be where I am today? I would not have ever known. I truly would not have known. So coming from someone like me, just an everyday person, an average person, if you will, coming from me, I'm going to tell you, things get better. You literally just have to take it one day at a time. You know, don't feel like you have to have your journey be speedy for any reason at all. You know, take your time. This is about having your body heal. And if you end up losing weight, that is a perk that you're gaining to be able to have the weight loss. But as I'm saying, the appearance can be very deceiving. So for me, I rather have the healing than to visually look to people like I have healed, when internally there is something else going on. So I just want to say to those people, I am so proud of you for every single day, despite the dark place that you might get into every single day, or despite those thoughts that might just be eating you up inside. I am proud of you for continuing to choose life and for continuing on being a fighter, being a survivor, and choosing yourself. So I just wanted to touch on that topic. I did not want to make this entire video about that, but I also felt it was really important. And I also want those people to know that reached out to me, that them reaching out to me, it meant the world to me. That they were able to be vulnerable, because, you know I share so much of myself. My most important thing about my channel is to be transparent, to be real with you all. You know, that's why you see me. I'm in, real life over here. I wore the same sweatshirt on my video yesterday because it's comfy to me. I felt chilly. I put it on. For me, it's not about putting on a show, putting on a facade. So for me, it is so important to be transparent. So I appreciate in return when someone reaches out to me and they are being transparent and they are being vulnerable. So I felt it was so important to touch on that topic, to let these people know I appreciate it so much, and I appreciate it so wholeheartedly that you entrusted those experiences that you're going through. All right, my friends. So I have my oven set for 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Simply what I did is I just flattened out the mixed ground beef on the sheet pan here. And what I like to do is I like to put some aluminum foil at the bottom of my sheet pan, put some parchment on top, and I simply just use 2 clips to kind of hold the parchment paper down. That way it doesn't start moving on me. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands, and I'm gonna get into the next step with you all. All right, my friends, I have my hands thoroughly washed. So we're gonna just go in with our Redmond salt, and I just simply just sprinkle the salt on top here. And also for this, you can definitely cut these into little mini burgers, or even if you were to cut them into regular size, with that square shape and this being flat, they are very much like your Wendy's square burgers. But with this concept, you can also do a carnivore pizza, which is considered a pizza. So you're simply just doing it this way. And for that, I definitely suggest mixing up your ground beef with all your spices. So like garlic powder would be amazing, onion powder. If you are incorporating any herbs, some Italian seasoning, and definitely, you know, add whatever sauce you want to choose, whether it be Alfredo or, you know, tomato, and let your mind run wild when it comes to the toppings. Of course, for carnivore, you're going to want to stick to your meats and your cheeses. So you can definitely go in with cheeses and meats. Ketovore or keto, you definitely have a lot more freedom when it comes to the veggie toppings. All right, so I think this is good as far as the salt. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in this 400 degree Fahrenheit oven. And this takes about 15 minutes. So once I get to that 15-minute mark, I will show you all what it looks like, and we will get to plating up my 1 meal a day dinner. All right, my friends, so I do have the flat burger patty out of the oven. So simply what I do is I do a horizontal cut down the middle, and I simply just cut just little burger patties. So definitely do, you know, whatever size you're wanting to do for each little patty. So I'm going to go ahead and finish slicing this up. And once I have my food plated up, I will be showing you all that next. All right, my friends, I do have my food now plated up. So I simply just took 4 so far of the just flattened burger patties, and I do have here just some eggs that I just simply sliced those boiled eggs on the side and just salted it all over. So if this does not get me stuffed, I will definitely go for seconds if need be, but this is what I'm going to go in with for my 1 meal a day dinner. I want to thank you all for joining me on this Thursday. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all. Take care, friends.